So Team USA 3v3 have been practicing for a few days. Like their Team USA camp is happening right now. And there is one player that is causing people to lose their minds. And is it a player that has played no 3v3 ball in the past? Or is it a player that hooped in Unrivaled, which again is a modified 3-on-3 basketball, is a 6 foot tall guard, and is known for being, versatile, can do a bunch of things, and plays for the effing coach. One of the coaches of the team. It's Kate Martin, obviously. So, we got this clip first. We got this first clip, and it was just Kate Martin and Veronica Burton out there shooting. And everybody's there going mad, being like, why is Kate Martin there? Why is Kate Martin there? Dude, they need to play people. First of all, they need to play against people. And it's like every single one of these pictures, like you're seeing all these like clips. No breaks, just makes. Where is it? I need to just see this. I saw a couple of viral tweets being like, why is Kate Martin with Team USA? And I'm like, man, first of all, she's there as a reserve. She is there as a reserve. Okay, this is just who the fuck called Kate Martin for USA? 200 likes. Who would you pick? Hailey Van Lith. Like that is ironically, she took Hailey Van Lith's place for Team USA. She took Hailey Van Lith's place. And she's not even a player, she's a practice player. She's a practice player. And like the amount of people that have been calling out Kate Martin, the amount of other tweets I've seen, and I'm like, man, Kate Martin, I'm not out here saying that Kate Martin is the best player in the world, but I'm saying this is 3-on-3. Most people don't want to play. Like the reality is like Maddie Siegrist is there, Sykes. So it looks like Maddie Siegrist, Sykes, Nalissa Smith, Kate Martin are the reserves. Because if you guys don't know, basically what they do in these tournaments is like to qualify for the Olympics, you play in specific tournaments to qualify for the Olympic team. You see there, they meet up ahead of the AmeriCup, the 3x3 AmeriCup. So they're playing USA, they're playing Brazil, they're playing Jamaica, so they have to do all of this type of stuff. And you can enter whoever you want into the AmeriCup, but for the Olympics, they have to be ranked. So you can put your team in for the AmeriCup, which is, again, Naz Hillman, Shakira Austin, Alicia Gray, Veronica Burton. But the reality is that you see these other 4 players here. So you've got Nalissa Smith, you've got Brittany Sykes, you've got Maddie Siegrist, and you've got, as the practice team, and you've got Kate Martin. So you've got that as your practice team, and I think there's going to be a lot of tournaments that you're going to see them playing as well. So I think the last time they won AmeriCup, or was it the World Cup, when it was like HVL, Cam Brink, Burdick, and I can't remember who else, but it was just not a lot of WNBA quality players, but like you've got a WNBA All-Star on the B team. You've got a WNBA All-Star on the practice team. You've got a potential future All-Star in Maddie Siegrist. And you've now got WNBA players caring about 3x3. Like, it was easy in 2021 when there was no major qualifying system because of COVID, where you could just enter in Steph Dolson, Alicia Gray, Jackie Young, Kelsey Plum. Was that the team? I think that might have been the team. Because I know Katie Lou was in it, but they got rid of Kate. Like, Katie Lou got COVID right before. I feel bad for her. She lost out on her gold medal. But we saw in the Olympics with the 3x3 team for USA that because nobody really cared about trying out for it, they just didn't have a good enough team to win. They lost. They got bronze, and they were lucky to get bronze. They lost their first 2 games. They were lucky to get bronze. So it's now at the stage where the fact is that you've got 8 decent level. You've got 8 starters at the WNBA level. You've got 8 starters, and I still find it hilarious that a starter won 6th Player of the Year. Because she started like 2 more games, she came off the bench. That's still the funniest thing. Like over someone who actually came off people who actually came off the bench. But it's all of that. Like, you have to look at the at what's going on with USA 3x3 basketball, and I do think the Olympics was a bit of an embarrassment. I think the Olympics was an embarrassment, and I think that they had won a lot of competitions leading into the Olympics, but it was at the stage where they deemed HVL their top player, and she was their best player in the Olympics. So you're now looking at WNBA players, and I think there are going to be tournaments where USA enter the lack for better words the B team. I think if you're there and you're with this program, you're gonna get opportunities. Like, you're going to get opportunities to represent USA in 3-on-3 competitions, and then when it comes to the Olympics, they'll pick the best teams. Like, you have 3 more years. It doesn't really matter who makes this team now, and it also keeps all these players involved in Team USA, because that's really what you want to do. And it's not about picking the best players, it's about picking the best teams. There's a reason why Drew Holiday and Derek White were in over Jason Tatum for the men's team. It's like they played a role. Is there a world where a Kate Martin-esque player, I don't think Kate Martin's quite good enough, I think she's a little bit too old for this, but where a Kate Martin-esque player, by coming up through the system, playing 3-on-3, being in these squads, just fits in like a glove and is a perfect squad player and ends up going to an Olympics? Yeah. Is there a world where a Sonia Citron starts over a Caitlin Clark or a Paige Bueckers on merit? Potentially. Like, because the lineup works. Like, there is a world with Team USA where they play a style of play that doesn't suit Caitlin Clark. And the best point guard, like, there is a world where Veronica Burton, Sonia Citron, Fee go sit on the bench. We'll start Jackie. Freaking Veronica, Citron, Jackie. We're going to lock down defense. AJ, you played a 4, you played a 5, and fuck it, like, I don't even know, Sarah Strong in 2028, you go play the 4. There's a world where that's the best lineup. Like, not on individual talent, but that's just the lineup that fits. And I think having all these players involved in 3x3, it keeps them involved with USA basketball. Like, from just this thing alone, there's 25 players. 25 players that are involved. And it seems like USA basketball on the women's side, I know they've had all these camps, they've done all these things. They've had certain players involved in 3-on-3. Like, some players like play summer tournaments. But it does seem like it's being taken a little more seriously now. And look, if you have that program where the glue guys, the stars, where everyone's involved and everyone wants to be involved, whether it be 3-on-3, whether it be 5v5, where all the top players in the world that are US want to be involved, that's when you build a culture where you are essentially going to be unbeatable. And I understand USA haven't been beaten in however many years. There's a difference between being unbeaten and being unbeatable, because they won on a tip-in against Belgium 18 months ago. And then in the Olympics, they won because Gabby Williams had her foot on the line on a jump shot. They were this close to losing twice. Team USA, over the last 2 years, have not been unbeatable. They've been unbeaten. They've not been unbeatable. They fluked 2 wins. They could have easily lost both of those games. Again, where they'd at the Olympic final would have been huge. But no matter what, USA, and just like in the men's, they're always going to be the best team in the world. But they're not unbeatable. I think if USA fully committed, brought their best team, and all committed to a role, they'd be nearly unbeatable. But yeah, that's pretty much it, lads. Good to see Kate Martin. Good to see Veronica Burton on both teams. Good to see Alicia Gray. I can't believe Alicia Gray didn't make the 5v5 squad. It's madness. But you know what? She'll probably make the final. That'd be great in 3-on-3. Anyway, yeah, that's the video. See you guys.